Oh, here we go! Round 2 action, 2019 Final Fantasy Randomizer Spring Tournament, and we are live on Speed Gaming this beautiful Thursday evening. Speed Gaming Prime, thank you for having us. My name is Wickliosis, I am the infectious one, I am the smooth talker, and I am joined tonight, we did it! The Hangry Canuck! Well, we finally got together, how are you?
I'm doing great, Will. It's good to have you with you on comms.
Yeah!
We're gonna have one heck of a matchup here, but I gotta say, I'm a little scared of these party compositions. No red mage. You can't win without a red mage!
I learned that from Minochi85. Sailed the High Seas, the 2019 theme, the slogan for it. We have a captain for each round and a walk the plank light warrior for each round, Canuck. What do we got going on for this round?
Well, our captain for this round is the all-powerful fire-breathing black mage. And walking the plank is, there'll be no Fists of Fury tonight, boys!
It is the black belt, that's what it is.
Alright, we should be about ready to rumble!
Alright, let's see what we got. Both party members have a fighter. It looks like they're going to be their lead tank, a white mage, a little bit of a difference in party composition. Left side of your screen has a second black mage, right side of your screen has a thief. Canuck, in our practices, and we've done a lot of them, you did 2 of them earlier today and we were discussing some strategy. Have you ever voluntarily taken a thief in this type of design?
To be quite honest, I agree with the thief play. I really do.
Okay. What are the benefits of taking a thief?
Well, I mean, if you got anything like, say, fast or nuke or temper in your first 4 level spells, hey, you're gonna get some extra charges with that thief.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you always see a katana. It's almost guaranteed because there's 2 in the game. So I mean, he's a good hitter, good magic, and he can run. That's what I like. He can run. His high evade, he can run.
We know Will Bloodworth, we know you're out there, and you would be proud of Sawneyrath on the right side of your screen voluntarily taking a thief. This is a bit of an odd match, Canuck. This happens in our Swiss rounds. It has to, essentially. This is actually an 0-1. MeleeWizard is 0-1. Sawneyrath is 1-0. It's called a paired up match. I had it last year. Someone's going to happen. It's part of the randomness. If you're an 0-1 Canuck and you run into a 1-0, does it change anything that you think, or is it just another match?
Well, for me, it's just another match, because whether I'd be 4-0 facing an 0-4, I'm still going to think, okay, he's ahead. I always feel like I'm behind.
Mm-hmm.
So my strategy wouldn't change, be it be Edgeworth or be it be you.
Mm-hmm. I agree as well. That's what we look at it. We have a little bit of feedback. We're working on that right now, fans. Once again, thank you for joining us. We are right here on Speed Gaming. Zardia is here. He's got the starting gun. He's ready to let these players out of the gates in just a moment. Sailing the High Seas is the theme. 2 loose items, Canuck. Could be required, could not be required. Certainly at least desired. Changes the flow of the 2019 Spring Tournament. A lot different from when me and you joined last year in 2018 tournament. We didn't have anything loose, but this year, a little bit more difficult, a little bit more complex, and I love the design for this tournament. We are off. Both players head to Canaria. We have a cat claw for sale in the weapon shop, not much else. Life at level 1, Fog 2. Soft and Harm, and Fire 3 is going to be getting a lot of use. That's level 1 Black Magic. 2 shots of Fire 3 from MeleeWizard Canuck. It'll only be 1 for Sawneyrath. As Hangry Canuck is working on his microphone. Can you hear me, bud? He's 100% Canadian, and he's 100% ours. The Hangry Canuck will be right back. Meanwhile, Sawneyrath is the first to leave the Canaria area. He's closing in on the Temple of Fiends, runs into a couple of wolves. He's going to try to get away from him, and he does. does not have save items. He's going straight to Garland. Gonna use that one instance of Fire 3. He gets it off for only 69 damage. He's gonna have to go to round 2 against Garland. MeleeWizard's making his way towards the Temple of Fiends.
Can I be heard?
There he is. Garland took out Sawneyrath's fighter. Doesn't matter. A second Fire 3 from Sawneyrath knocks down Garland. MeleeWizard has entered the Temple of Fiends. The Princess Sarah has been rescued. She hands over the Oxyale, and the King of Canaria hands over the Crystal. MeleeWizard checked the 3 chests. He didn't find much. He found a couple gold from what it was that I saw. Behind the scenes, thank you to Tyrannex, taking care of our tracking. Canuck, we cannot hear you. Sawneyrath is playing very aggressively. He's got the crystal in hand. He's running all the way to Matoya. Look at that run from Sawneyrath. He almost gets all the way there. He's going to be able to turn the crystal and get the 3 chests.
How about now?
There he is. 152 gold. A flame sword and 7,000 gold. Sawneyrath gets the best of the chest checking.
Did that work?
There you go. Crystal and the Oxyale picked up for MeleeWizard. Sawneyrath with great routing. Now, Canuck, do you, when you're in the area of the Matoya's cave here early, you got the TNT in hand, do you go over to the dwarf cave and see what's going on there? Or do you check the shuffled town of the original Provoca?
Well, I check the shuffled town. That's why I usually pitch a cabin at that midway point. That way there, if you get the Matoya and you don't get anything, you can just immediately pop a reset and head towards the town. And even if you get something, I would still check the town because you never know, it could be level 2 Provoca. There's another key item.
That's exactly what Sawneyrath is doing. We'll see if Sawneyrath saves and finds, if he finds Gaia, just like Canuck said, you just hit reset, you'll be back all the way at Canaria. Speaking of Canaria, MeleeWizard is leaving Canaria. He's headed towards Matoya's cave. And Sawneyrath finds Crescent Lake.
That's a good find right there. So this was worth the trip right now. Because if this is something big like the canoe or the floater, I mean, you're in business.
Or even something like an adamant, to where you can string together the key items. Because there's a key item boost here in the 2019 Spring Tournament, Canuck. Do you want to tell the fans about that?
Yeah, I believe it's after 12 items, 12 key items, you get a massive boost to your experience. Makes leveling way quicker.
Yeah, 150%, and that's very good. That's fast at level 6.
That's going to be good for MeleeWizard.
MeleeWizard picks up his dynamite. Sawneyrath has made it to the... That's not the Circle of Sages, Canuck. They're off their medication, and they're handing over the kindly Northwest Castle King's crown.
Ooh, they look like a bunch of confused old men over there.
They do. One of my favorite options to turn on in Final Fantasy Randomizer, available, of course, at FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. It's called Confused Old Men.
Sonny's heading back. He's probably going to hit the Dwarf Cave now. He's got the TNT as a turn-in. Melee is making his way to what he thinks could be whatever he thinks it could be.
Once again, this is a paired-up match. Sawneyrath is 1-0. He was able to pull out the victory over, gosh, Canuck, another guy we came in with, Rumblefish. MeleeWizard is the 0-1, and MeleeWizard ran into someone, a young lady named Crab Cakes, in the first round. My pick to win, and a popular pick to make it very deep, if not win, this entire tournament.
Ooh, and the asps give him a little glare, a little squint, and down goes the thief. Snakes are deadly in this, so.
Sawneyrath has made his way to the Dwarf Cave, gets a heal pot and 100 gold. And that, not too much. MeleeWizard about to pick up his crown. Sawneyrath going to turn in the dynamite.
On my first round, I was unsure if this would turn into the canal or not. Even though we had the free canal, I still wasn't sure if this was shuffled. But he got a canoe, so that's good.
Now as MeleeWizard picks up that crown, Sawneyrath does get the canoe.
Sonny's probably gonna hit Astos on the way down. Oops. Gave it away. Spoiler alert!
What? Who? The Dark Elf? Are you telling me the king right here, who's missing, who's got a ship, he's got an entire armada? It is. How did you know that, Canuck? That it was the Dark Elf all along?
I had a hunch. Just a hunch.
There is reasons. The Angry Canuck, you are undefeated so far in this tournament as well. Maybe
Luck.
it's knowledge like that.
Luck. You call it knowledge, I call it luck. Meanwhile, the poor old king's dead. That's some good levels too at this early point in the game. That's a good boost in case he decides he wants to try Swamp.
Sawneyrath takes out Astos. Picks up the ship. He's got the ship and the canoe. It's going to be interesting to see how Sawneyrath designs this. As Arachnids have Fire 3, they took care of him.
Arachnids are burning it up. Ew, he's going for Swamp right away. Now, I don't know if I like this play as much as it would be to go check out what's at Elfland first.
Sawneyrath heads directly to the incentivized Marsh Cave. It's got one caster of Fire 3. Grey Wolves have Mute. They've used it on MeleeWizard. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. He has to reset.
Looks like Sawny's getting a good run through Marsh here.
Real good run. Silver Dagger found. Sawneyrath playing very aggressively. He is the 1-0 in this match. Runs into some gargoyles that whack his white mage, but he survives. Does not heal. He's headed for all the chests. This is the far off one if he can get through this encounter. Meanwhile, MeleeWizard's spinning his wheels on these gray wolves and wolves and mute and...
Ooh, a gold bracelet. That's a good pickup. That'll be a good pickup for his red mage. Or white mage, I think he put it on. Sorry, folks, I'm so used to seeing red mages. It's kind of chilling.
MeleeWizard just runs into encounter after encounter. Opal Gauntlet pickup for Sawneyrath. He's got another chest here on the left side.
Looks like this encounter table is end loaded here. Looks like you got a good run at the start, and then towards the end it starts to pick up.
Sawneyrath heals up. He's headed towards... There's another loose chest here, and also the incentivized chest. MeleeWizard just getting encounter after encounter.
Oh, and those Grey Wolves are not playing nice.
Yeah, don't tell me 'cause it hurts, say the Grey Wolves, trying to mute MeleeWizard so he can't take him out. Sawneyrath is going to try Fire 3 against these wizards. That's not going to work. Two of them might not even work. They've got spells. They've got lit.
Ooh, the spell that they're weak against, they're firing back with.
He's got to run. This is not going to work for Sawneyrath if he doesn't run. I don't know why he's taking the fight, Canuck. He should run.
He might want the experience. But
That's a Bane! Instead, Poison Smoke comes out.
Wow.
He's leaving.
Good bit of information, though. But you gotta get those wizards down in one round. Because Bane
Muscle
looks
memory, Canuck? You're used to the wizards being runnable and you just feel like you gotta fight them, maybe? Muscle memory?
That happened to me in a practice seed where they started off with Mute, and then turned it into Stop, and then turned it into Ruse on themselves, and then turned it into Ice 3. It was fun.
Ice 3. Sawneyrath has made his way to the original Elfland. It is Elfland. These towns are shuffled. Sawneyrath is going to like seeing this. It's level 3 and 4 magic.
Ooh,
He's probably not going to be able to use much.
Sides. Nothing really looked that good. We have not found the shop item either yet, so...
No.
Ooh,
There's a pro ring.
Pro rings.
6,000 gold. MeleeWizard has made it through all those encounters. He picks up his canoe. Sawneyrath taking notes. He wrote down the location of the pro ring, is what he was doing right there, that quick pause.
That's something I gotta get better at, is taking notes, too.
Have you ever taken any?
No, never.
I know. We know.
Never will, but...
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Ice 3. Warp at level 4.
Warp available.
Come in handy.
Sawneyrath has the canoe and he's got the ship. He can move around. He does not have to go back to Marsh Cave. And he is...
Would you go to Marsh? Or
Nope.
would you go check what Crescent Lake is?
Well, he's got the information, but I've got to think that he thinks he has to take the wizard fight via muscle memory. I would go back to Marsh because I crushed it if I was Sawneyrath. But he's going to jump in. He's going to use the canoe. He's not going to use the ship.
I like this play.
You like it?
Marsh is still dangerous at these levels, low levels like this. You could still be there for, 15, 20 minutes, beating your head off a wall. Why not look for something else? Maybe get a little more good items and armor before you hit Marsh. Mind you, I'm not a Marsh fan at all.
Sawneyrath heads towards the original Crescent Lake. He finds Gaia. MeleeWizard finds the information out about Elfland.
Not too much for spells in there either, but they're high levels, so you don't normally see level 7 and level 8 spells in these runs. Normally you don't quite get the levels for them.
Sawneyrath is going to check the item shop. Is there a vendor item here? There is not.
Gonna go back in and check the weapon and armor shops, I would imagine. Nope, he's gonna go for a little snooze. Now,
What are you doing, if Canuck, at this point? If you're Sawneyrath and soon to be MeleeWizard, where are you going and why?
I'll be quite honest. I'm a fan of doing with Fire 3 for MeleeWizard. I wouldn't put ice too far off the table, really, because he's got lots of blasts of Fire 3. And I mean, there's a good amount of chests plus a key item. Looks like Sawney might be attempting to go back for Marsh after he picks up some provision.
With the ship in hand, I can only assume Sawneyrath knows and remembers that he's got it. I think that he does. With Fire 3, I would be looking at more of Castle of Ordeal.
Yeah, that's true too.
Potentially,
With the canal and the boat, Ordeals is on the table. But then again, so is Onrak and the Waterfall area as well. So the world is pretty well open to these runners. It'll be interesting to see how they route. And I believe routing is going to be the big decider in this match right here.
Sawneyrath finds out about the Arachnids in their Fire 3. Look out if you're going to try to get back out of the Marsh Cave after hopefully running from the wizards if you run into them. MeleeWizard has made his way to the original Crescent Lake. He finds out the information that it's Gaia. And Sawneyrath is going back to the Marsh Cave. Swamp. Canuck, your favorite.
Love me some Swamp Cave.
We've got a ton of Final Fantasy Randomizer action going on. Coming up in just a few minutes over on Speed Gaming 3, Undefeated One Fine Day takes on undefeated Gouda. And in a little bit less than an hour, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Ali Gerbrap takes on St. Von Jester. That's over on Speed Gaming 5.
Those are going to be some good matches to watch as well.
Yeah, and we got a great one right here.
I mean, you can't fault any of the matches in this tournament. Like, it's all great runners. Except for me, of course, but there's got to be one scrub somewhere in every match.
Don't let the Hangry Canuck fool you, fans. He's been practicing, he's been playing, we've been working together in training. We have our route divergence. Sawneyrath heads back to Marsh Cave to get that gold bracelet, incentivized location. MeleeWizard is sailing the high seas. He's headed towards the original Melmond. If this is Provoca Canuck, that's your favorite town.
Yeah, if this is Provoca, this could be a big play because key item right now, what you're looking for is that floater. Ooh, Onrak. He does have the Oxy.
Now he's got Oxio. Do you even consider that move at this point?
At this point, I would not. Ooh, there's our loot vendor item. But I wouldn't consider right now doing... No, I wouldn't consider Sea Shrine at this point. Not even dipping the mermaids. There's so much more key items you can get first. Yeah, I mean, we know there's at least two loose items. There could be 3 in some situations.
Yes.
But I think at the present moment, I think I would look for the incentivized locations first.
Sawneyrath is near the wizard chest. I think he just walked by it.
It looks like MeleeWizard is heading for Ordeals here, so...
It's a katana for Sawneyrath.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
He's got knowledge of all the contents at the bottom of Marsh Cave at this point. He's going for the wizard fight. Does he run this time?
I don't know if he does, to be quite honest. I think he wants the experience.
He gets ambushed by the wizards. They're not going to take him out. Dazzle's the first skill, Lit is the first spell. He's taking the fight.
I think he wants the experience, or like you said, muscle memory. He doesn't remember that and run.
That Fire 3 is not going to work. These wizards have over 100 HP, at least. MeleeWizard has made his way. There's the Bane. 2 Light Warriors down. Another Fire 3. It might get one of them. It does. Poison smoke from the wizards. Sawneyrath perishes in the Marsh Cave. MeleeWizard has gone to Castle of Ordeal.
If I was Sawney, I don't think I'd be beating my head off the wall here. So, I think I'd be at a Marsh Cave. I think I'd come back. But MeleeWizard's making a good play here. I like this play.
How about our restreamer, Canuck, Marty? He's all over Final Fantasy Randomizer. He's doing all the matches tonight. He's doing One Fine Day in Gouda. He's doing the Ali Jurbab SVJ match. He got us all set up tonight. He's in the SRL room helping us out. Big kudos and thank you to Marty.
Very big thank you to Marty.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Speed Gaming as well for hosting us on various channels for various matches. It's very much appreciated.
Sawneyrath heads north to the top side of Marsh Cave. He got a good amount of money, 13,000 gold, as well as an ice armor. That'll help against the wizards, but it won't repel Bane.
Nope. Yeah, could be some smoking. Looks like MeleeWizard's having a little trouble here with the pillars. The shuffled pillars, of course.
Yes, the pillars are shuffled. Should he run into trouble here, he can just reset. He'll be back outside. He'll have a lot of the path that will be learned in the pillars to go. It'll be less steps should he do it. Have to do it a second time. I like his party here in making this move. He's got the 2 black mages, so he's got the 2 fire 3s, and he gets there. He's at the final floor. He figured it out.
I think Melee's even set for ice after this, I think.
Really?
Especially if this would have... Oh, loose item. Ding, 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 ding. Slab.
We talked about it in the opening of the show. It doesn't usually come up this early. Before the 20-minute mark, we found one of our 2 guaranteed loose items. It is the slab. It was in Castle of Ordeal. Along with a stick.
Looks like Sawney is heading back for Marsh. Might be going to give the wizards another try.
And a Zeus gauntlet, an ice sword, and a sun sword.
Loaded.
What's in the incentivized chest? The required rod. Huge move from MeleeWizard. Pays off big if you can get out of here, Canuck.
Yeah, I you shouldn't have much trouble getting out of here. It's only zombie dragons. Our things aren't shuffled, so Fire 3 should make short work of these zombie dragons.
Zeus got... Wow.
That was weak.
That's the weakest zombie dragon I have ever seen.
Just like paper.
See him pause? He's thinking about, should I do another one? Give me another one, he says. He's going to do it.
Got lots of charges of Fire 3. Why not? They're going to go down in 1. You know they're that weak. They're not great experience, but they're a good little grind to put together for now.
Yeah, I don't think he was planning on this at all, but they're so weak. I mean, you got to take it this early. They don't even hit. They can't even hit the Black Mage.
Yeah, no, you got to take this. This is the gravy train right here. You gotta. I wouldn't go too far though. You know, maybe 9, 10 at the most.
Sawneyrath is closing in on the incentivized wizard-guarded chest. They are runnable.
But what this is doing for MeleeWizard is this is setting him up for ice too. The next incentivized location.
Could also be setting up for a waterfall dive.
That is true as well, because he is in the area.
Sawneyrath draws 3 wizards on the 2 to 4 formation. He's fighting them again.
Ooh, a dazzle that time. But this is the... Ooh, got one. This is
down.
The important round, though. This is the Bane round.
Blaze is the second skill after Dazzle. He could... Oh my, he's down to 1 wizard. And he gets it. We're going to at least get the information of the contents of this chest.
But can he get out?
It's required. It's the chime. He doesn't need it. Try once and get out. If it doesn't work, you know you don't need this right now. Go back out later.
Exactly, I would. If he doesn't get out this time, I'd come back later when you're more prepared. Like, just before you're ready to go into the Sky Castle, because by then you'll walk through Marsh no problem, I'd say.
I'd like to welcome to the chat, joining us right now live on Speed Gaming, the mad scientist Shalazia. Welcome, always a pleasure to see you. MeleeWizard headed towards the original on-rack and Waterfall area. Strong routing from Wizard.
Yeah, I like the way he's routing this. He's going to all the locations in one area.
Sawneyrath trying to get out of Marsh Cave, gets away. He got out with one warrior. Wow.
That was big. That was big right there.
He got a huge run. He was able to get away. Runs into Fire 3 Arachnids.
Oh, but he got that ice armor, so...
Yep.
That's gonna dull the Fire 3. Oh.
It's not gonna stop the hold, though. He's gonna have to reset, but that's okay. He went in, got what he wanted, and I gotta be satisfied. And I gotta feel a little bit of momentum if I'm Sonny.
And there's Melmond and Onrack.
I don't believe we've seen the gold bracelets for sale yet. They could be here. Cure 4 and Fade are here, though.
Ooh.
And Exit. Cure 4 and Fade are here, though. Wow. Couple of Grimps for Sawneyrath. Just past the 20-minute mark. He has to reset again. Trying to get back to Elfin to save. He just wants to get back to Elfin, bring back whatever light warriors that he wants to. He's trying to mind his own business. Can't get it done. MeleeWizard has found Zozo Melmond. Runs into an undead pack of Wraiths, and they are hammering him.
Wraiths are dangerous.
Yeah. Gets
And
the
no
Fire
matter
3
what,
off.
they hit hard anyway.
MeleeWizard has translated his slab, but we have not seen Lefane yet. We know Lefane is going to be airship locked. And no armor for sale. Melmond stacked. Exit, Cure 4. Fade. I missed the level 5 black magic though. E-Tap, where are you, my friend? Lit 3 and Temper. Thank you, E-Tap.
Wait. Looks like Melee is heading for the Waterfall. I like this play. You got those extra levels out of ordeals, so we should be good for the Waterfall. I've seen people go to the Waterfall on a lot less. Myself would be one of them.
Mm-hmm. His armor situation, however, is not good. At all. Sawneyrath's armor situation, much better. You got a gold bracelet and an ice armor out of Marsh Cave.
Alright, let's see what this Waterfall has to offer. A couple of mud galls with Scorch.
Question from Wild Roger in chat. First off, thank you for joining us. Pleasure to have you. And thank you that Speed Gaming can bring us, the community, into your home. Does class upgrade, will there be any magic? Yes, there'll be access to more magic. For instance, the town that MeleeWizard was just in is Melmond. It's got level 5 magic. The Red Mage can learn the top slot and the bottom slot of black magic. Should class promotion come into play, where you have to find the tail item and class promote, that will open up those second and third slots as well for the Red Wizard to learn, as well as he can learn the first slot of white magic in level 5 and promoted the second slot.
Looks like Sony is heading to the old Melman now. Which you'll find out is on rack. And he sees the vendor item as well. Must be marking that down, that's why there's the pause.
MeleeWizard, great run. He's made it to the trap tile at the
ambush.
Waterfall, and he got ambushed. But, ooh, if they hit you hard, but their accuracy isn't very good. One black mage is down. This is the armor situation we talked about, Canuck. He's going to try to run.
Yeah, with no absorb, those whiz mummies are going to hit you hard.
He got away with 2 warriors. At the very least, he gets a flame armor and some information.
Oh, the tail.
The tail.
So Waterfall is not required.
Correct.
Because you can do this without the tail.
MeleeWizard was able to get one of the black mages to survive.
Oh,
He uses that warp
Sawney.
charge that he had. He's out with the tail. Sawneyrath is going to the mermaids. He's entered the sea shrine.
Oh, and he hits the fight you cannot run from. No matter what seed you're in, you can't run from that fight.
Sawneyrath resets. He's leaving. MeleeWizard is leaving.
We're both sailing the high seas.
Picked up the rod out of Castle Ordeal. And the
Oh, some
tail. And some
toxic.
toxic sags. Ugh. Reset. Rip.
Ooh. No, looks like he's gonna go.
We're being told over on Speed Gaming 3 that Battle of Undefeateds is getting underway right now. Should you be interested in that match, it is One Fine Day and Gouda. Sawneyrath is headed towards Castle Ordeal. MeleeWizard made it look easy.
Looks like MeleeWizard's got ambushed by some Kwazukus here. We're giving him the business now.
I'm not sure why he just doesn't reset. He's resetting now, though.
Yeah, they're gonna force him now.
Yeah.
There's
He
no
might be able to
choice.
save. He might be able to save items, Canuck.
You know, that is true, because, I mean,
Yeah.
back at the Waterfall entrance again. So,
Re-equips his armor. There's no... The town that's right here next door is Melmond. There's no item shop there. It's not like you can purchase anything.
that's pretty bad, too. So, I think you're right. He's got no more save items. But, oh no, he does. He got cabins. Maybe he was just trying to make it.
We'd like to thank Septimus and Zardia helping out in the chat. Lots of questions going on. Thank you very much. That's what a leader does. That is Zardia. He is the leader of Final Fantasy Randomizer. And we appreciate everything he does, Canuck. MeleeWizard runs back into Sahags again. He does not reset. Yes, he does. Getting a little bit of a speed bump from MeleeWizard. He's playing great. He's got a couple of dungeons done. But just a couple of little things kind of slowing him down a little bit.
Yeah, this could happen. And this is where, with me, the frustration starts to set in. And then, you know, you start to make worse and worse judgments. So hopefully MeleeWizard can get himself righted there.
Some of the conversation that's going on in chat. What is an incentive item? We can tell you that any questions that you have about the randomizer, if you're interested in playing or just want to learn more about what it is that we're talking about, Canuck, FinalFantasyRandomizer.com, that's where we started. That What's New section shows so much. As we learned, we read it so many times. We discussed it back a year ago when we joined. That shows so many things, such as, you know, what an incentive item is, and what an incentive location means, as Sawneyrath picks up his slab.
Yeah, no, it was a big help to me when I first started running this game. I mean, I had the vanilla knowledge, but the randomizer took that to a new level. Looks like MeleeWizard's gonna stop by and revive some characters.
MeleeWizard returns to the original Crescent Lake. This is Gaia. Does he want the loot? It's not there. It's... Where was the loot? It was in the new on-rack, which he left. So he's going to get some save items and some heal pots.
Yeah. Ooh, and now Sawneyrath's picking up all the good weapons. And he gets his rod, and he found his slab, so... We'll see if he decides to do a little grind here as well. When he finds out how easy the zombie dragons are.
Fire 3 from Sawneyrath. Dispatches of a zombie dragon. He's up to level 7 on most of his warriors and 8 on another. MeleeWizard currently with the exploration key item lead, as well as a level lead.
Yeah.
Sawneyrath is taking some fights. Canuck, you were right.
I don't blame anybody for taking fights here. I mean, they're pretty much wiped out with one Fire 3. I mean, this will be the only fight he'll be able to take because he's out of fire 3s now, so he's probably going to leave. But
He's checking his magic.
he
He's
might be.
thinking, Canuck.
Yeah.
He's gonna leave.
I think without the fire 3s, that's the best option because I mean, you could kill them with the sword, but it would take a lot longer. And plus, he doesn't
MeleeWizard.
is either.
MeleeWizard is in the river system. He's going to the ice cave.
I like this play. I like the incentivized plays first. Like, I know a lot of people would go Volcano, because there's a good abundance of chests and stuff. But MeleeWizard's got the 2 black mages with some fire 3, he's got some good armor and weapons. I think this is a great play. I think this is going to pay off big. I'm calling floater rate.
Sawneyrath finished out Castle Ordeal. He headed back to Elfland. Not head towards the Onrak and Waterfall area. He's looking for something. Maybe it's more spells. It's cabins, it looks like. And maybe it's more spells as well.
I'd say save items is the biggest thing, right? Because they do have that good walk. So if you got a lot of save items, you could nearly make the overworld without taking encounters. Which is big. Alright, we're into the ice cave now.
As MeleeWizard enters this ice cave, I'm not so sure of this play. Canuck likes it.
I like it.
I do not.
Like you'd rather the volcano, or?
Yep. Safer.
Yeah, but see,
I would rather do the volcano right now. Get some armor, weapon, maybe a couple other things, but really a couple more levels to have more HP, more natural M defense, and a couple more fire 3 charges or whatever else it is that I can have to throw at some enemies.
I'm not a fan of double dipping places if I don't have to. So if I'm going to go in volcano, I'm going to make sure I'm able to take carry out when I go. Now, that's not to say if you get a good bunch of levels and your armor and stuff is low, you might actually, the volcano would be a good play, but I like to get the incentivized areas out of the way first, even though some of them might not be needed. Just feels more comfortable for me.
Sawneyrath has headed to the original Onrak, found Melmond. He sees the Fade, the exit. Cure 4. He has also translated his slab, so both players have that done. As MeleeWizard gets away, he's going to heal up, starts to dig deeper into the ice cave. He's got warp. Does he have warp, Canuck? Yeah, he does. He got out of the waterfall, right? That's a huge advantage.
I think that's part of the reason that brought him into here now. Yeah, see, he's got warp on his second black mage. So as long as that one stays alive, he can do the little chest trick.
We'll certainly talk about that when it comes up. Meanwhile, Sawneyrath is headed to the waterfall. I like this play because definitely great routing from both players. We know waterfall not required, desired, but this play does not have to be made to beat this game.
No, but this is going to be a good pickup for Sawny, because this is going to make his thief more viable now. Remember, he picked up that katana. So his thief is going to become one of his better hitters. So he's going to be happy to see that tail. It's like MeleeWizard's making his way towards the room in the ice cave. Ooh, ambushed by mages.
They don't have it. They can hammer you. They hit pretty hard. The good news is his pack of undead doesn't have anything super deadly. He's got to get away or melt them with fire 3 quickly, and he gets it off.
Yeah, because you never know. If they have a spell script, it could be bad.
Sawneyrath taking this fight, and the Mudgall has status poison. That's stone poison. Sawneyrath has to reset.
Melee never seen that. That could be trouble in the earth.
Yeah, well, he ran, and Sawneyrath is intent on taking a lot of fights. He sees 3 of these guys. He says, I'm out of here this time.
Yeah, he's got to be thinking to himself, well, if I see them, MeleeWizard's running into more images. Or eye mages, however you like. Ooh, Bane Sword.
One of your favorites, Canuck.
I like that sword, especially early game, because it takes out a lot of the lower level enemies. It's like a basic AoE. A free AoE spell.
MeleeWizard uses the warp trick that Canuck told you about. He looks at his spells to exit. He's trying to get out of here, but now he knows he can't do it. Look at him freeze. What am I going to do? He wanted out of here, but he's going to have to continue.
The only good thing about warp is you only have to make this trip once. Don't have to make it twice. But this could be deadly.
Sawneyrath picks up his tail and flame armor.
Especially since I think he's out of fire 3s on his black mages now.
He's got to be running low. He had to burn a lot of them to get down here. He uses one. He's going to have to use a second one just to take out 2 undead. That doesn't feel very good.
I don't prefer to use 2 fire 3s in the same round just in case that happens.
He's got
Even though
2
you're
black.
take your shot, but
There's a ribbon. A loose ribbon has been located. There's no way to tell. A ribbon is incentivized, but yet there's no way to tell if that is potentially the second loose item. It very well could be, but we won't know for quite a long time. And he starts to run from this undead, and the wraiths have sleep touch. Say that 5 times fast. Gets away, a hero run from the white mage.
it's like Sawney's sailing the high seas again. See where he's going to end up. I'm thinking he's going to head back towards Volcano Way now, though. He's pretty much following in MeleeWizard's footsteps here.
He is.
The only big
Sawneyrath
divergence
with the
is the Marsh at the early point.
You could, if you look at the trackers on both players, on MeleeWizard's side, you see the slab down there, and it's lit up, so it's translated. Sawneyrath actually does have that. He's got his slab, and he's got his translated, but he's also got the chime. So you see the chime on the right side. MeleeWizard does not have the chime. He has not gone into the Marsh Cave yet. That will be a required dive at some point.
Piercing Mountain, yes, you would have seen them in Melmond. There is a flag on Zozo Melmond, it's called.
Yeah.
Any desert tile in Melmond, you can get an encounter, and it will be undead.
Sawneyrath is paddling. He's going to the ice cave.
I like this.
Incentive locations, Canuck, you talked about it. This is what you like to do. It's what both players seem to be going after.
I like to get the incentivized items out of the way first. It's always my plan, if I can. There's times you're not going to be able to, but most times you can.
MeleeWizard trying to get out of the ice cave, and he does.
So now MeleeWizard's pretty much got all the incentive locations done now.
He's got one loose. He ran into that in Castle of Ordeal.
I think he's going to make a straight play for the volcano now.
Would you make a play on the volcano at this point, Canuck? Or would you turn in the herb that he got out of Ice Cave?
If it was me, that's a tough one right there. But I think at this current time, depending on my heal potions, depending on my cabins, I might actually go back to the town and stock up and at the same time turn into herb.
Multitask it, that's what I would do as well. Fill up my charges, reload, I guess you could say. Sawneyrath has made his way to the drop-down floor of Ice Cave. He keeps running into the same undead pack that MeleeWizard did. We have a flag on FinalFantasyRandomizer.com that is turned on for this tournament. It's called Shuffle Encounter Rarity, and that is what's causing all these wraiths and undead pack to show up. All available at FinalFantasyRandomizer.com in the What's New section, as MeleeWizard is headed back towards Elfland Castle.
Yes, he is. He must have heard us. Looks like Sawney is going to pull off the warp trick as well here.
Doesn't have any charges!
He charge. He didn't check before he came in.
Oof. He's going to try to walk this instead. Ooh. It's a good run and gets away. He's about to pick up his ribbon. MeleeWizard wakes up the prince. Oh, he got the ruby. Now what, Canuck? You go and you do this.
You have to follow the chain quest now.
Are you saying you would turn in the ruby to check Sarda?
I would right away. I would, without a shadow of a doubt, I would be heading for Sarda right now. Because you know he's got an incentivized item.
Without the airship, Sarda, who holds an incentivized item at his lakefront property, is ruby locked. Now that you have the ruby, you can access that area, assuming you have the ship, which both players do. I gotta agree with you, Canuck, at this point, and you want to kind of follow what the seed is telling you. Is that kind of what you think here?
Well, I mean, you're running, like, you know, you got a lot of incentivized items, like they've gotten, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9, I haven't been keeping track, but the thing is, I mean, right now you're looking for that floater. That is the major game changer right now. Mm-hmm. And you've got to check all the incentivized places first. They could be loose. You never know. Ooh, and Sawney's fighting some well, I guess we call them EXPs here. Got a little tongue-tied for a second. MeleeWizard picking up some armor here.
It's exciting to be here on Speed Gaming. The Angry Canuck alongside myself. The Infectious Wickliosis, joined by Tyrannex in the background. Marty doing all the restreaming for all these great matches that we've got spread over the Speed Gaming family of networks right here tonight. It is April 18th, 2019, week 2 of the tournament, and we got so much more to go.
MeleeWizard is heading back towards the volcano, I believe. He's no. Oh, wait. No, he's turning around now. I think he's deciding on whether he wants to make the play on this ruby or not. Or does he want to go to volcano?
I gotta almost think that you have to.
Paused outside town right now. He's checking his inventory. He's thinking to himself, now do I want to follow this ruby?
Does he know where he parked his ship?
I don't know where he's going here. He's heading towards Marsh. He didn't do Marsh yet.
He's gonna do Marsh Cave.
He's
in the area?
Might as well. It's
got an
incentive location. Item.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea to me. He started heading towards the volcano. And I think he remembered he still had to do Marsh. Me, I'd save Marsh till the very end. Like, the bitter end.
Swamp.
Whatever. I call it mud. The mud cave. Alright, we're gonna get our first look at the eye here. See if what he is. Maybe Sawney might decide to do a grind. He's punching the eye with his fists of fury. Ooh, the eye's got poison touch. That could be deadly if you're trying to grind. But it's pretty much made of paper. So we'll see what Sawney decides to do. Meanwhile, we have MeleeWizard roaming through Marsh. He's decided to go upstairs first. Check out these chests. He does have warp, so he will have no trouble getting out.
Yeah, I think MeleeWizard's going to be actually happy when he finds the chime, because this dive will be required, he'll know that, and he'll know that he didn't miss out on anything since he decided to, like you like to do, Canuck, and like I like to do as well, skip the swamp early.
I'd love to skip it late too, but...
It's possible. I mean, that ruby could have been in here and it could have not been required. It could have been the tail, could have been a ribbon. So there will be dungeons from time to time that are not required.
So MeleeWizard got his ice armor and his good amount of money, and he's gonna walk. Oh, no, he just noped out, I guess. He didn't need the money. Don't think either player's bought the incentivized item yet, either. So, a pack of 7 wizards. Nope, Sawney makes her out of the ice cave.
Both players playing aggressively, very similar. Just little route divergence. We're starting to kind of converge now. A little bit.
See where Sawney decides to go next. Will he do the volcano? Ooh, he's heading toward the ship.
He's gonna sail, I think, back and turn in the herb.
MeleeWizard picks up the gold bracelet. That'll be a good pickup for his white mage. Give her some defense. Keep her alive. Him alive. It alive. Is soft a useful white magic? It is if you're stoned. I'll say that. It's more useful than lamp.
What?
What?
That's not a very bright idea. Speaking of bright ideas, though, Sawneyrath is back in his boat. He is sailing towards to turn in that herb.
When
It leads
MeleeWizard
to the
did
ruby.
run from the wizards, didn't bother taking them on.
He's going to check these last 2 chests. He's going to get the katana, and we know the other chest is a gold bracelet. That's really good. Not this one. Nope. Not. Don't.
Got the gold bracelet already.
He's going to leave. Oh, he's got the gold bracelet already?
Yeah, it was in the upper chest.
Okay.
The upper level. Yeah. Now let's see if Sawney decides to follow the ruby or hits to the volcano. It's going to be a tough decision here, especially with the ship at the bottom of the world.
Sawneyrath is in the ship, sailing the high seas for the 2019 Final Fantasy Randomizer Spring Tournament. He is going to turn in the ruby.
I believe so. I like this play because I mean you got to find that floater right now. And if that floater is loose and in the volcano, well, he took a chance and it didn't pay off. But he is heading that way. Yeah, he is gonna feed the Titan. Titan's ruby addiction. Plus, there's 4 chests you can check here too.
Could hold a loose item. Could be that second loose item. You never know. Could be a dragon armor. Could be a stick.
Stick's not bad. A sharp, pointy stick, anyway.
Sawneyrath is our first player to do the Sarda check. Was this match ruby required?
Is it
We're
gonna
about
pay
to
off?
find out. Do we find out? It's the floater. It was ruby required. 48 minutes. Sawneyrath has the floater. I gotta think MeleeWizard's gonna be right behind him.
Yes, I gotta agree. MeleeWizard is gonna make this play as well. He has to. No! MeleeWizard is sailing for the volcano. Ooh, this could be a serious time loss. But
I think he's going to the volcano, but no, he's not. He has to find his ship. He doesn't necessarily. He might not remember where he parked it. It's parked over here to the right. He's going that way. He's going back to his ship. There it is.
Maybe, yeah. He must be making the play on the ruby. Now Sawney is going to be making a beeline straight. Now, would you go? Now here's a question. You're in the area anyway. Would you dip that top of Earth just to see?
You know the encounter table at this point. You should know it quite well. I know I would. You have access to warp, but at this point, I would look at a match like this. We're nearing the 50-minute mark. I just want to get in the air. I have the tail. I want a class change. I want to get going, so I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, getting the floater is the main. And now for Sawney, the airship is the main drive now. And MeleeWizard is making the play that way, so he will have his floater as well soon.
MeleeWizard on his way to Sarda. We're dead even. I mean, both players have gone a little bit of a separate way, but they've done essentially the same thing. Sawneyrath is going to be the first player in the air at the 50-minute mark. That's
the only advantage right now for Sawney, is he's got that airship right now. The second MeleeWizard gets his, they're going to be back on even footing again. But now that you got the airship, everything is open. What do you do? What would be your first go?
I would try to find Lefane, believe it or not, because I have a translated slab and I want to know what's there. That's what I would do. I'm looking for that cube.
I like Tyrannex's team. I would go promote and do Cardia right away. Especially on Sawney's side, with his thief and that katana just sitting there, it'd be a major advantage.
Sawneyrath prioritizing key items. He's basically at that boost 150% as he buys the loot. And he's headed towards the Cardia Islands to class promote.
I like this play.
MeleeWizard stuck in a fight with Grey Wolves. They're back with the mute. Tell a MeleeWizard not to speak.
Wild Roger, yes, it's true. Black belts don't need weapons after a certain level. They don't need weapons at any level, but until you get to a certain level, they're not as useful. I believe 32 is your first cap. But you get a black belt at level 32 and above, put a fast on him. Better than a Mazmoon. And I'm a Mazmoon guy.
Or unrunnable Grey Wolves for MeleeWizard. And they start the mute.
I'm already devising
Frustrating.
plans and ways to throw my Vorpal away tomorrow. So, be prepared.
We won't talk about that. MeleeWizard is in there. He's trying to fight. Sawneyrath is in the air. He's headed towards the original Gaia. Is this Lafane? It is.
So now another key item. I like this play, checking all the towns, getting all this information. The required Q. So right now, everything is open to Sonny. He's got the rod, he's got the Oxyale, he's got the chime in the cube. He is basically in go mode.
Oxyal Rod, Chime Cube, Loot. The one missing
there is
ingredient.
one missing item.
It's called the Mystic Key.
And MeleeWizard picks up his floater. He's gonna be happy to see that, but he's also gonna think that Sonny got there first. Because he didn't go check the ruby right away.
Just might. We start to look forward a little bit, Canuck. We have no orbs lit for either player. One ribbon for each player. Sawneyrath does have a ribbon. We're trying to get that lit up. For Sonny came out of the ice cave.
Once you get the airship, that's when you gotta make your decisions. To me, you grab the airship, it's like, okay, did he? Now, it was kind of in a hidden location. Did he check this before me? Then you gotta start playing off on stuff like that. Looks like Sonny found Provoca. Did somebody find Provoca earlier, or is this the first sighting of it?
First sighting that we've seen. It is Provoca, incentivized item here. We know the Adamant is out there.
This could be.
Is it a ribbon, or is it the Adamant?
Or is it nothing?
Or is it the Mystic Key, or the bottle?
Another fetch quest. Now, right now, I'd be following the fetch quest. What do you think, Will? Or would you, like, maybe save that bottle?
That's exactly what I want to do. Because we know now that that bottle will lead to something. If it leads to a ribbon, then we know whatever it is that's out there, be it the Adamant or the Mystic Key itself, will lead to the required Mystic Key. If this bottle quest leads to the Mystic Key via the Adamant or the Mystic Key itself, we know the other loose item is not required. I want that information, and I want it now.
Exactly. And if this quest does not lead to the key, oh boy. That's where you gotta prioritize Sky and Sea, because they get the bulk density of chests.
MeleeWizard has made his way to the Ryukon Desert. Everybody's going to the party! Have a real good time at the 54-minute mark. Sawneyrath got his airship at 50 minutes. It's a 4-minute lead on the right side of your screen for the 1-0 undefeated Sawneyrath at this point. But Canuck, it just feels dead even right now.
It does. I mean, they both got the incentivized locations done. I mean, now that Melee's got his... Ooh, and the Adamant. Now that MeleeWizard's got his airship, he's gonna quickly make up time, his routing. I wouldn't be surprised if he caught up to Sonny.
Sawneyrath is back in his airship with the Adamant in hand. He's gonna stop off in the old Provoca. This is Crescent Lake. He's looking for gold bracelets. He is. 2 of them he can buy.
I think he only needs 1, though. He's already got 1, so...
Yeah.
When the Thief now... See, the good thing about the Thief when you class change him is he can use the fire and ice armors. As well as the fire and ice shields. Little known fact. Along with the katana, it makes him a very viable fighter. Adamant, and...
It's the Mystic Key!
Go mode for Sonny.
Sawneyrath with no orbs lit, 1 ribbon, a katana, has entered go mode. We know that the second loose item will be a ribbon. Not required, although desired.
So now, you gotta think to yourself, you gotta get your fiends down, but you still gotta check chests. Would you feel comfortable going in endgame weapon on a sun sword?
Absolutely not. No.
Let's see. I think he's just gonna. Ooh. I think Sawney's making a smart play here. Just check the bulk density of chests.
He's got the information. He's in go mode.
Take your chances.
What are your priorities here, Canuck? Is it an endgame weapon at this point?
My
The highest, or?
Exactly. Right now, my priority is an endgame weapon. Either the Excalibur, the Masmon, or the Vorpal.
Right. And you're a Masmon guy, Canuck. That's your preferred endgame weapon.
It is, but like I've always told you, the Vorpal has its uses, and if I have it and I need to use it, ooh, the Power Bonk.
Now,
That's good.
a power gauntlet pickup for Sawneyrath. And a defense sword. It just gets better.
There is one of your endgame swords I would feel comfortable going with.
Power gauntlet makes a lot of...
He threw the... No, never mind.
Power Gauntlet makes a lot of endgame weapons that you don't feel comfortable about, like the Sun Sword, like we just talked about, more viable for sure.
I seen him dropping items and he had the Power Staff, and I seen him drop that, and I thought, oh, did he drop the Power Gauntlet? But he was in his items, his weapons.
MeleeWizard
Lot of good armor here.
picked up his bottle from Bicky. We'll see if he goes and turns in his adamant and picks up his Mystic Key. Sawneyrath passed on picking up some Mystic Key chests. He's heading directly to the volcano. Canuck, you said this earlier. You don't like double dipping.
Not at all.
Take carry out here, check the chests, maybe the easy ones, maybe skip a couple, but take out carry for sure?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's definitely, with the Defense Sword and the Power Bomb, you definitely got the tools for carry. So there's no reason not to take her out right now. And he's skipping most of the chests. I think he's just going to straight go mode this.
Cardia Islands check from MeleeWizard. He's got a black shirt.
Which did Sony check the Cardia Isles, or did he just class change and leave?
Not that I saw.
I think he just class changed and leaves. So if there's something good in here... Yeah, Sonny's not even checking a single chest now. Honestly, at this point with the chest this close, I don't agree with skipping them. I'm gonna say that. Especially since there's still the dragon armor out there. There's the Aegis shield. There's the Masmon. There's the Vorpal. I think I'd still be checking chests till I feel comfortable enough just to go.
Sawneyrath finds an Agama. Gonna look to take him out.
And
RD Platypus joining us in chat. Thank you for joining us. You were one of the great reasons of why we do this show, why me and Canuck try to get together and have fun, bring our favorite game to you, the fans, so we thank you.
And looks like Falconic is saying one of our other races tonight is entered the 3rd hour. Wow.
Wow, that 7 p.m. Eastern match. Hyra Fellows and Kiyu Katsuki is still going. They're both past 3 hours. Competition, Canuck. It's been incredible. All season and tournament long so far.
The TOFR is the pure and ultimate change. It's just, it can win you or lose you.
Sawneyrath continues skipping some chests. He's headed towards carry.
Oh yeah, no, I think, honestly, I think Sonny is right now in the point of and an Aegis shield pickup for MeleeWizard. I think right now Sonny's at the point where he's like, go. It's go mode time. I got what I like. I got what I can use. It's time to get it done.
Sawneyrath takes on carry, trying to be the first player to light an orb just past the 1 hour mark. Carry comes out and it's a free round for Sawneyrath. There's a good shot of Nuke for 149. He's going to use a power gauntlet and not too much from the Thief, and he's going to use a little bit of heal staff. MeleeWizard is flying around. We'll see if he turns in that adamant. I wasn't quite sure or caught if he did or not.
No, looks like he's going back to Canaria.
Or bottle, excuse me. There's hold from Carry. Misses. Sawneyrath in great shape against Carry.
For his fighter.
Blizzard from Carry, doing some damage into Sawneyrath. Sawneyrath fires back a nuke for 153 and the Thief 1 damage. But the Knight for 26. This is getting a little rocky, Canuck.
Looks like Carry's got some definite high absorb. This is getting into if Carry pulls out something dangerous right now, like a high level spell it. Oh, dark.
Free run with Dark. The Dark hit on the Knight. We know that Sawneyrath has no access to Lamp. That's fire 2 from Carry. Digging into Sawneyrath even more. He's down to ice 3s. Sawneyrath is starting to struggle with the Fiend of Fire. The Knight with 18 damage. Another round, Canuck. I'm getting real nervous.
Why isn't he power bonking? Should be power bonking his Knight right now.
71 damage and a Mage Staff. Sawneyrath trying to chip away. That's 16 damage. That's another fire 2. Still standing. An ice 3. Is this enough? It is not. He gets a good roll at 88. Comes back with a heal stick.
Meanwhile, MeleeWizard has picked up fast. And is making his way. Screen keeps going black here.
He's down to the Zeus Gauntlet. He's out of spell charges on the Black Mage. Black Wizard. There's the Zeus Gauntlet for chip. That's 20. Another chip from a Mage Staff, 26. Can the Knight finish? Carry for 17 does not, but he gets another free round Canuck with ink.
MeleeWizard now is heading to turn into bottle. This Carry is really giving Sawny some trouble.
1 hour, 3 minutes. Lightning 2. Lightning 2 from Carry. Those heal sticks really paid off for Sawneyrath. He is getting ravaged by Carry. Gets another heal stick off. She's got to be low on HP.
She's got to be getting down there. Gotta be.
24 damage. 23.
Getting dangerous now.
He's out of spells. He's got to use the Mage Save. He's got to continue the chip. That's 25. 18 from the Zeus Gauntlet. Can the Knight finish Carry? No, he missed her.
Oh,
Thunder! Thunder from Carry. 2 warriors are gone for Sawneyrath. He's going to the Power Gauntlet now, but is it too late?
No, don't go to the Power Gauntlet now. You have to keep going.
Oh, Carry smashes the Knight. The Knight's down to 1 knee. Oh, but he got him. Sawneyrath takes out Carry. Oh, was that close?
What a battle. Carry rolled some high HP and absorb on that one. But that is our first orb at the 1 hour, 3 minute mark.
But Carry was just battling Sawneyrath. She would not go down.
It was a good thing for the low roll on the Thunder on the Black Mage.
Sawneyrath gonna revive some light warriors. He revives all of them.
Meanwhile,
MeleeWizard's gonna turn in the bottle and get the adamant.
MeleeWizard's been making a trip through all the towns. I've been watching him while you were doing such a great job in that Carry fight. He's actually been looking for spells for his warriors.
Okay.
Like
I saw he did some level 6 shopping.
Yeah, like MeleeWizard did level 5 shopping, level 4 I seen. Because he picked up fast. Now Sawny heading for the Mirage Tower. You think he'll take check? Yeah.
After that battle with Carry, I would relax, you know what I mean? I would be nervous.
I think I'd want another weapon. Or more levels. Because I mean, if Carry gives you that much trouble, what's Tiamat gonna do to you? Ooh, and
MeleeWizard
wipes out the Black Mage.
MeleeWizard purchases his loot and all in one swoop, purchases the loot, picks up the Mystic Key, and now he's gonna check the Keylock Dwarf Cave.
I like this. I like the routing. Good play.
Great routing.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Sawny checked these chests either.
Don't think so. There's a katana. What we have to go on is Sawneyrath was able to get into the air 4 minutes before MeleeWizard. But MeleeWizard playing great. I still think we're dead even, but Sawneyrath picks up a ribbon. That's the second one in Mirage Tower.
I mean, Sawny's got the orb lit. but I'd almost have to give the edge to MeleeWizard. He seems more prepared so that when he's ready to go, like he's in go mode now, when he's ready, he can just pound out the 4 Fiends. Doesn't have to stop for anything.
Sawneyrath starting to climb the Mirage Tower. MeleeWizard has entered the Earth Cave. He's got the information. MeleeWizard's in go mode now, too.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna go mode, and if you go mode Earth Cave, it's, depending on encounters, it's only 5 or 6 minutes. Doesn't take long, and he's got the stuff to take out Carry, so, Lich. See if Sawney checks the greater or less than room. Oh, he's in there.
House of
Looking
soft.
for that endgame weapon right now. Something to make his fighter a little more viable.
And he's got the... There it is. The game changer has been located, fans. It's in the greater than less than room. The Vorpal has been found by Sawneyrath. We talked about it earlier.
That white cape find.
We talked about it earlier. Power Gauntlet in hand. If you're not a Vorpal type of person, it makes it very viable.
Right now, with the way this match is going, the way you got in the air at almost the hour mark, with a Vorpal and the Power Bonk, I'm pretty sure I would go mode this right now. I would not check another chest. Because you can finish the game with the Vorpal.
Looks like we've got an update on the previous match that we talked about, the marathon that was past 3 hours. We do believe that Hyra Fellows has won that match. Moved to 1-1. We're going to double check everything, but congratulations and GG's, because it sounds like it was a marathon. But right here, we are live on Twitch. Speed Gaming Prime. He's the Hangry Canuck. I am Wilcleosis. We've got Tyrannex, Zardia, Marty doing our restream, and all you, the fans, thank you for joining us.
Alright, now Melee is gonna tangle with the vampire here. Meanwhile, Sawney is gonna continue. He's probably gonna take... I think he's gonna take out Tiamat. Can't see why not.
MeleeWizard just got through a fight there. I don't know what happened, but something happened.
The vampire.
Who?
The vampire.
Oh.
It was... I think, anyway. I seen a blue flag.
You saw something? Okay. I missed it. MeleeWizard's gonna check the...
Now,
5 chest room. That's
play.
Yeah.
I mean,
didn't see this coming.
I don't know what he thinks he's missing. He's got 2 ribbons. He's got good armor. He doesn't have a good end game weapon though. He is in the same boat as Sawney.
Sounds like it's density, maybe.
Because he hasn't got to see the Vorpal yet. So.
Correct. Sawneyrath has entered the floating fortress. Both players treading new ground.
Plus, with warp, this room is kind of an easy check. Because you can just warp and be right back at the staircase, right? So, I can agree with that play if you got the warp spell. It's a quick chest check.
I'm wondering about this play from Sawney Canuck. The levels, magic charges, weapons.
I'm a little scared.
Okay, me too. Because if you're here, you want to finish it out. You said that earlier. You just had that tough fight with Carrie. You got man-cats coming up, manticores, whole bunch of other jerks, and he seems to be skipping a lot of chests.
I'd be looking forward to Tiamat.
Okay.
More than likely. Because, I mean, you don't got Break.
Mm-hmm.
Break is very viable against Tiamat and Kraken 1. I use it immensely if I can. But
Sawneyrath is playing this like he's just checking the 4 chests. He's gonna go.
Oh, he's playing this game like it's go mode now. I can't see him. The only thing he's gonna check will probably be chests along the way in the Sea Shrine. I don't think he'll check a single thing in Earth. Alright, folks, it's time to get some Bless RNGs out. If you'd like to see a Warmech,
Get him out.
I'd like to see 4, of course. That's just
unrunnable Grey Naga and air fight. Sawneyrath is going to have to take this on the Bridge of Destiny. Warmech is around. If you want to see him, we got to hear it, fans.
This is going to waste some serious resources, though. I'm struggling with the thief right now. He knew he had a katana, where to find one, but he exited out without it. I'm struggling with that play. Because his thief is pretty much a dead stick right now.
MeleeWizard has found the arachnids. There's 7 of them. They have Fire 3 and gosh knows what else. Black Wizard's gone. He's got to blow a nuke to get by him. As he closes in on Lich.
Sawney's crossing the Bridge of Destiny. He's getting a nice run.
Metal Slimes. Great encounter. He's going to fade and nuke him down. Great decision from Sawneyrath, except they got Blizzard.
But Fade... Oh, Fade missed one.
Fire 3 is going to finish the job, though.
MeleeWizard at Lich. This should be an easy fight for him. Lots of nuke charges.
Dual Fiend fights. MeleeWizard about to take out Lich. Fires the Fade. 202, and it's good. Sawneyrath about to take on Tiamat, Canuck.
He's putting the power bonk. See, this is where your thief almost becomes a liability now. I would have almost put the thief at the top.
I would have put him in front, yeah.
Yeah, if Tiamat's going to attack someone, let him get rid of the thief, because what good is he doing you right now? Well, Tiamat went for him anyway.
Power Gauntlet used for Sawneyrath. I've got to think that he learned from that carry fight. He's not going to let it happen again. Sawneyrath fires a nuke for 114. The thief does not. Critical hit for 58. More evasion. MeleeWizard, his opponent, has entered the Sea Shrine.
Oh yeah, he's go mode. He's not even gonna bother stopping. He's just going. Meanwhile, Sawney's taking out Tiamat. I can't see much of a problem with this. Didn't Sawney pick up the Vorpal?
I'm not using it.
Ooh, I don't understand that play. And I'm not a Vorpal fan, but if I got the Vorpal and nothing else, I'm using Vorpal.
Tiamat has Stun Touch. Went for the Ninja. Got him. It's another struggle for Sawneyrath. His really evasion is up there, though, yeah.
Like, he's got no good attackers. His magic charges are low. I mean, I think if I was Sawney at this point, I'd be like, once I get out of here, I'd be like, okay, I have to go spell hunting. I have to get some more good spells. Like, I have to find Fast, a Temper, something like that.
Sawneyrath's Knight is missing Tiamat.
Because he's... Oh, there you go.
Fade for 290 gets it done.
Saves the day.
That's the second orb that's lit right now for Sawneyrath. He takes the lead in that category. MeleeWizard is tearing through the Sea Shrine.
Yeah, he's just checking chests he can get to. He's not doing nothing else. He's gonna take this ghost fight though. I like that. There's only 2 of them. And if they're weak, it is good experience. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ghost with thunder.
There goes that idea.
Wow.
But he does have life on his white mage, so if he can get out of this fight, he will be okay.
And he does. He lost 2 warriors, but he's going to be able to resurrect them.
He'll know better than to fight them the next time, I think.
Just like Canuck said, Sawneyrath is spell hunting. He went to Onrak. He's looking for Fast.
Yeah, he has to, because he's got to realize by now that if he's having this much trouble with these fiends, the refights are going to be pure misery.
Both players are in go mode, and they are skipping chests. They're only taking the 1, 2, 3 greed chests here and there. I've got to think that we're dead even. MeleeWizard's going to try to light his second orb. Sawneyrath right behind him to try to light his third orb. We'd like to welcome to the chat Wraith Hates Caleb. Almost pulled off a stunning upset in the first round in his first ever tournament match. He's going to be playing tomorrow. He's the new underdog fan favorite here in Final Fantasy Randomizer. He's going to be playing another fan favorite, Canuck, tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on Speed Gaming Network. It's Caleb against Woat.
Ooh. That's going to be a match I'd like to watch. But my match is going to start, I think, pretty much right after that one. So
yes. We'll be talking about that match in just a little bit as well.
Meanwhile, Sawney is just go-moding again. I don't like this play. I don't like it, Will.
He runs into the ghosts.
And they come out striking lightning bolts.
They double thunder him. He's got 2 ribbons. You can see the difference. He's got the ribbons on the White Wizard and the Knight. Blizzard is their second. Oh gosh.
God. Well, he's got life. He's got life, so he's okay. But I mean, I'm gonna say it again. I don't like this player right now.
MeleeWizard just perished.
What happened? I missed it.
What happened? Tyrannex?
Anybody see that? Did he just hit something bad?
Did he bump a button?
Seafood?
I have no idea what just happened.
I was looking at Sawney's and I look over.
Yeah, I was looking at him revive.
I'm like, what?
MeleeWizard had to reuse the Oxiel. He has lost all his progress that he just did. Exit boss?
I don't know.
I don't know what happened. Well, what we do know is Sawneyrath. You know what? We're at 1 hour 17 minutes. I think we've got a leader now.
Ooh, we do. We definitely do. If someone in chat can help us out with what happened to MeleeWizard there, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, and our apologies. Whatever it was, it happened fast.
It did. It must have been like maybe a seafood platter had lightning trees or something. Oh, there it is. Seafood has stone touch.
Thank you, Night Dew.
That ain't good, because they like the first strike. 6 lobsters with stone. Ooh. And they hit multiple times, and every hit has that chance to stone you. So if they hit 4 times, they got 4 chances to stone you. There's some more ghosts on MeleeWizard's side. Looks like he's going to try to take them out before they get him. Ooh.
Nasal decongestant in chat is telling us it was Brack. The version was Stone. MeleeWizard's going to try to catch back up. But we think that Sawneyrath... We know that Sawneyrath at one point had about a 4-minute lead. Right now, I would think... It's about the same? 3.5?
I'm going to say it's getting a lot closer than I thought it was going to get.
Yeah.
Oh, lobsters with Brack and Squint.
MeleeWizard is struggling against the lobsters. He's down to 2 warriors. He cannot afford another wipe. Fire 2 is next. That's good. There's the Brack, and it misses. Another Brack misses. Squint misses. Sawneyrath's closing in on Kraken. Oh, these lobsters are giving it to MeleeWizard. MeleeWizard down to 65 HP. He's lost the Knight. 9 HP on the White Wizard. Squint misses, and he gets away with the life spell on a 9 HP White Wizard.
Wow. This sea shrine is not taking any prisoners at the moment.
I don't use this term often, Canuck. Almost never. That was clutch.
Yeah, that was full clench mode right there. Guaranteed he was in full clench. Oh, and Sonny is finally equipping the Vorpal. Putting the sun on his thief. I like this play. He must have learned. See if he power bonks. Oh, he's going with defense. I like that play against Kraken because that's why.
Yeah. MeleeWizard's closing in on Kraken. Sawneyrath has lost his Knight. He's got a nuke shot from the Ninja for 101. Sawneyrath is now on the ropes. He's gonna fire everything he's got. The Sun Sword does 12 damage. Kraken says, I don't take your Sun Sword, and you can stick it, buddy. The Ninja's gone. A nuke and a fade aren't enough. He's down to 2 mages. He's gotta fire everything he's got. He's out of nukes, though. Kraken destroys the White Wizard. Does he have Bane or Brack? Ice 3's not gonna do it. 116, no, Ink. Kraken is toying with Sawneyrath. Ice 3, 83, Kraken obliterates Sawneyrath. He perishes in the Sea Shrine.
Wow, this Sea Shrine is for keeps.
Okay. We figured maybe 3.5 to 4 minutes Sawneyrath was maintaining a lead. Now MeleeWizard is fighting Kraken. He's got an orb lead. I've got to think that lead is down to 1 minute, maybe? And
yeah,
if
that wipe costs Sawny. Big time. Now let's see what Kraken decides to do here.
Welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer. This is what we do, and this is how awesome it is, as Kraken obliterates Reaper. Reaper's gone, he's down to 3 warriors from MeleeWizard. Sawneyrath has re-entered the Sea Shrine. Kraken takes out the White Wizard.
Oh, 2 hits, 3 from the fighter.
This is critical for Sawneyrath. That nuke, I don't know if that's gonna do it. Canuck 146, Kraken. Oh
anymore.
Gosh. He's dismantling MeleeWizard. MeleeWizard is in big trouble. Oh boy. Hang on, Biff. Hang on, fans. No one's coming.
Going back in for seconds.
MeleeWizard perishes to Kraken, and MeleeWizard is leaving.
I like this. I'd leave and come back.
He's going to
I'd do
Volcano.
other things first. Because that Kraken is just slap happy.
Wow.
The Sea Shrine could be the deciding factor right now.
Wow. All the Fiends have been tough. Carrie's tough. MeleeWizard's looking for a weapon.
All the Fiends have been pretty beefy, gotta say. MeleeWizard will be happy with the defense sword when he finds that, coupled with the white shirt. But to me, the way Kraken's coming out swinging, don't think you're gonna have much chance to put up defenses. I think you gotta get him before he gets you.
What a match we've got going on. It's a paired up match. Sawneyrath is 1-0. He won the battle with Rumblefish. MeleeWizard is 0-1, and his loss was to a heavy favorite in this tournament, Crab Cakes. No shame in losing to Crab Cakes whatsoever.
No, I'm not too familiar with some of the newer players that come in because I took a little bit of a break for a while. But I'm liking it there. Since this tournament, I've been playing more seeds. I'm starting to get my feet wet again. I'm starting to get the like for it.
We've got a moment while we're closing in on Kraken and in the volcano. Canuck, do you want to tell the fans about your match tomorrow? Who you're playing, what time it is, and everything?
Well, I'm taking on Lord of the Synth. They're going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern, I believe, or 8 p.m. Eastern, one of those two. It's going to be a tough match. Synth is good. I haven't seen him practice much, but I'm gonna have to bring my A+ game if I wanna remain undefeated in this tournament.
That's right, it's going to be a battle of the undefeateds, the Hangry Canuck versus Lord of the Synth tomorrow, right here on the Speed Gaming family of networks.
Oh, MeleeWizard's found his defense sword. Still though, still the big ticket items are missing. Sonny's gonna try for Kraken again, it looks like. I don't know what he can do different, Will. What do you think he can do different? This fight from last.
Use the white shirt.
Get stoned by lobsters.
Use the defense sword that he has. Power Gauntlet.
I don't know if you got enough time. Kraken comes out swinging right away. And a ghost getting him. Thunder. Thunder! Thunder! Kinda reminds me of that Thundercats cartoon.
Blizzard is after this. That's the second skull on their list. They don't light up. They don't light up. Thunder.
I get it. Looks like Sonny's gonna try for... I'm gonna say it again, Will. I can't see what's gonna change in this fight. I think Sonny's gonna get destroyed again.
He's gotta adjust. Perished once. You don't like that. You automatically feel that your opponent has taken a lead on you, and you've got to come back, and you've got to adjust, and you've got to get through this.
See, I like MeleeWizard's thinking. Come back when I'm more prepared for it. Right now, I don't like Sonny's chances. I'm going to give him about a 20% chance to win this.
We'll see how he adjusts. Canuck, do you want it? You want it? You got it?
I can take her if you want.
Take it, Canuck. Give it to us.
Here we go. He's going to start with some defense. He's looking for something to do with his thief. Gotta put your defenses up. There you go. Let's see what's going to happen. Comes out with a nuke for 260 big damage. Ooh, fighter survives. Some defense now. Kraken. One more. You gotta do it. You gotta max your defense out. Can't afford not to right now.
He's adjusting Canuck. This is the right play. He can get through this.
I like this play. But he's got to heal that fighter. Because even with the defense charges, if Kraken gets through, he's your only hope. Oh, full defense now. That's looking good. I think this adjustment's gonna help him.
Yeah, maybe heal the knight. Heal the knight. Maybe throw heal pots at him. Have him drink, maybe.
Do something.
Something.
If Kraken attacks and gets through. Time for the power bomb. Gone. Nuke takes him out. That was kind of weak hit points on that Kraken.
Both players must have been close the first time. They couldn't have known it. Sawneyrath has 3 orbs lit. We're nearing the 90-minute mark. He immediately heads over to the Earth Cave. Great routing from Sawneyrath here, by the way. He's looking to light his 4th orb.
That Kraken, though. I mean, if you can get him before he gets you, like I said, that's the only way.
Yeah, that was a huge roll. It was 380 from the nuke and near max roll. MeleeWizard's closing in on Carry, trying to light his 2nd orb.
Meanwhile, Sonny's gonna blow through here. Go mode Earth. I think? Yeah, there we go.
Great run from Sawneyrath. He knows this encounter table well, and he's utilizing it. We'd like to welcome to the chat Pink Paperclip Guy. Thank you for joining us this evening on Speed Gaming. He's the Hanker Canuck. My name is Wickliosis. Behind the scenes, we've got Zardia, Tyrannex, and Marty, our race streamer, bringing you all the action tonight here in round 2. Speaking of action, it's MeleeWizard trying to light his 2nd orb. He has made it to Carry.
He's at a fast. Doesn't have a charge of fast, but I think with nukes and fades, he should be okay here. Slow's not going to do much for the magic. Intelligence stat doesn't do a lot, so...
112 from the nuke. Carry resisted it.
Meanwhile,
he's going to continue to fire him, though.
You have to. That's all you have is nukes and fades. Gotta come out firing. Ooh, and there's the
Blizzard from Carry.
Not too bad.
MeleeWizard starting to take control of this fight. 191 from nuke. This should be the final round.
He defensed up his fighter a little bit. But he's out of fade now, so the white mage is primarily going to be the healer. He's also out of fire. Ooh, no, he's still got nukes. He's fine.
Yeah, MeleeWizard with a nuke, 141. He's going to heal up real quick. Sawneyrath runs into some unrunnable undead pack. Just before the rod block. Carry is gone.
Now, what you're thinking right now, coming close onto the end, you're getting close to going to Topher. And you're still in the teens for levels.
If I'm MeleeWizard, I see level 15. And that's not going to cut it.
Do you find a place to grind? Or do you grind on the way down and hope you get your levels?
I don't do that, Canuck. I never have. I might. Here.
Grind or take your levels all the way down?
I think you gotta stop.
You do.
And you gotta isolate.
You do grind.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, you could get through.
Yeah.
It's not likely, but it's possible. But
he's looking for weapons. MeleeWizard is going to check Mirage 1. We know there's a ribbon. That would be his 2nd one. We'll see if he gets it. We'd like to welcome to the chat, and we've got a question from chat from Ikben Maya. How many casts of Lamp do the runners have? Lamp had to be bypassed. It was located in a magic level that was stacked with Life 2 and Exit and Fate.
And Sonny has all 4 orbs lit. Now,
90 minutes.
What's gonna do?
MeleeWizard has his 2nd ribbon.
Is he gonna make the dive or is he gonna try to grind? Looks like he's going right in.
90-minute mark, Sawneyrath lights his 4th orb. We're going to call it 90 minutes. Sawneyrath enters the Temple of Fiends Revisited, and am I nervous?
I don't like this play at all. You're too low level. No good weapon at the... I mean, you got the Vorpal, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But you just need levels. Like, I can't see him getting by the Fiends.
He resets out, and he's leaving. I think this is a heal potion play. It is. I like the play of, I'm going to go for it and I'm going to try to win this game. I always love that play, and I certainly respect that play as well. But I just, with that ninja, I'm with you, Canuck, on that. I don't think I would make this play at this point in time, even at the 90-minute mark, in a critical match, to try and move to 2-0. Question from Night Dew about Cure 4. It was at level 5 in White Magic. Top slot. Red Wizard learnable. Sawneyrath re-enters the Temple of Fiends Revisited. He is now 2,000 years in the past. In the final ultimate dungeon, he gets ambushed again by frost dragons. MeleeWizard makes it to level 16. He's on the second floor of the Mirage Tower. He has one whole spell on that night in his life. We're going to double check whether Sawney picked up life on the night. I don't remember seeing it, but he did pick up level 20. We'd also like to remind you that coming up this Sunday evening, it's the Encore. Round 2 of the Spring Tournament in a Battle of Undefeateds. It happened last year in the Battle of Undefeateds of 1-0s. It's happening again this year. But things are different this time. We're calling it the Revenge Match. Former champion Tristal MTG, looking to regain his crown, runs back into his old friend. The pest that he was, Tristal MTG versus Wukliosis. That is this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the Encore. We call it the Revenge Match. Sawneyrath runs into those weak zombie dragons. Fire 3 takes out 2 of them. He's going to whack another one. Not much found in the greater than less than room for MeleeWizard, other than that white shirt. And of course, the game changer. Tyrannex point out in chat that Sawneyrath has made it to level 21. That's what the Angry Canuck talked about. Can you get your levels on the way down and finish this? Looks like that is what Sawneyrath is trying to do. MeleeWizard has fallen behind in the orb count. As of this point in time, it is Sawneyrath's match to win. Gets ambushed again by frost dragons. They don't hit too hard is the good news. He's going to run and try to get away. MeleeWizard steps away from entering the floating fortress. No sign of the Excalibur. No sign of the Masmoon. I believe MeleeWizard did just pick up his Vorpal, along with White Shirt. There it is. There's the White Shirt right there. Sawneyrath has made his way to the Earth floor. He runs into Earths. All eyes to the right of your screen. We have our first Fiend fight coming up. It is Lich 2. Level 21 for Sawneyrath. MeleeWizard struggling with the blue dragon, dispatches the blue dragon. Lich with a weak physical attack into Sawneyrath. Sawneyrath dispatches Lich, that's 1 down. Onto the fire floor. Sawneyrath is running from an Agama red giant encounter. He's stepping on it. Perhaps that wipe Kraken made him feel uneasy. Perhaps behind.
Sorry about that, I am back.
MeleeWizard is stepping on it in the floating fortress. He's checking greed chest and he's going to move on. Carry 2 for Sawneyrath.
Putting up some defenses, that's a good start.
Power Gauntlet as well. The ninja does nothing. 3 hits, 53 damage. Another white shirt, he's conserving spells. He's trying to use Ice 3 against Carry 2. He thinks he can take her out via melee. Vorpal from the Knight, 3 hits. Carrie fights back with 5 hits, but she went after the ninja.
I think this is where the lack of levels is going to get him.
It's another white shirt off. He's got good evasion. He's had to take out Carrie soon. Carrie attacks, 2 hits, 84. Sawneyrath uses a nuke. It hits hard, 374. Fires another nuke for 394. He had to use 2 shots of it, though, Canuck. He wanted to save him. You know he did.
Lack of resources is going to be an issue. We'll see how the water floor goes here.
Chance to strike first against the Grey Sharks and Wizard Sahag. Sawneyrath seizes that opportunity and gets away.
Can you hear me, Will?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I got pulled away for a moment. Sorry about that, folks. MeleeWizard. Ooh, now, will this be the gatekeeper?
Sawneyrath rearranging his party. He's got 61 heal potions. He's going to heal up the whole way. He's got a white shirt, Vorpal, Power Gauntlet. 2 ribbons. Here we go. Kraken 2 against Sawneyrath. Yeah, he's going to attack. He's going to try to kill him. He gets initiative with a nuke, 115. Back-to-back nukes from Sawneyrath, 200. Evasion in evasion. Here comes Kraken 2, Canuck. What's he going to do? Ice 2. He does not have a ribbon on the Knight.
Oh, I don't like that play.
A level 21 Knight without a ribbon. At this point, there's stop.
And it's gonna
Stop!
Hit the
Hits the Knight! He hit the Knight, no ribbon. That's what happened. Sawneyrath has got to take out Kraken 2 pretty quick. He just lost his main damage dealer. His main damage dealer is down on one knee and cannot move.
And all he's got is Ice 3.
50 damage. He's going to try to raise the evasion. Crunch time for Sawneyrath. Lightning 2, Kraken starting to toy with Sawney. He knows he's got his damage dealer laying on the ground and he cannot do anything. Meanwhile, MeleeWizard fights Warmack! We got Warmack on the left side of your screen, Kraken 2 on the right side! MeleeWizard's gonna take the fight! Sawneyrath is trying to get through Kraken 2, and he does! He hits a fade! MeleeWizard fires a nuke into Warmack, dual nukes from MeleeWizard! Inferno from Warmack! Devastating MeleeWizard, he's lost a Black Wizard! Sawneyrath is healing and the Temple of Fiends revisited! MeleeWizard getting some evasion up against the ultimate machine Warmack. He is guarding Tiamat, trying to slow MeleeWizard down so MeleeWizard cannot get to Tiamat. Sawneyrath is trying to get to the Echo of the Floating Castle. MeleeWizard's White Wizard is gone. He's down to 2 warriors. He has got to get through this fight. There's the Vorpal! The Vorpal takes out Warmack for MeleeWizard! Look at the levels pouring for MeleeWizard! Tiamat 2 for Sawneyrath. 1 hour, 39 minutes.
I just sit back and listen.
The ninja's in the front. Sawneyrath fires a nuke for 246. It hits well, and he's going to defense again. The white shirt gets off. MeleeWizard has got to get through this. He does not have access to life, and he gets a second Warmack, and he's going to run. Smart move, Canuck.
Hey, I ran from the first one I got, so.
Tiamat 2 takes out the Black Wizard. Sawneyrath is using the Power Gauntlet. He must keep the White Wizard alive.
And he still has not switched the ribbon over. Any death spell at all, instant death spell, and it's over.
White Wizard's gone.
Now it's over.
Does he have life on the Knight? He's got the Vorpal for 5 damage. Oh no! Sawneyrath is struggling. Sawneyrath with the Vorpal terminates Tiamat 2!
I think he might have life on the Knight. He does.
The Vorpal comes through huge for Sawneyrath when he needed it the most. MeleeWizard has 3 orbs lit. He's headed back towards the new on-rack to try to light his 4th. Meanwhile, Sawneyrath steps away from the ultimate chamber and the dungeon of the final boss, Chaos.
I don't know if Melee remembers where on-rack is. He's visiting every town right now, unless he's oh no, he's just trying to revive people.
Wizard, Vampire, and Zombie Dragons for Sawneyrath. Paralyze the ninja, but he gets away. Sawneyrath is there, 1 hour, 41 minutes.
Will he arrange?
He's got to move the ribbon.
Properly.
Ribbon.
Gotta move it. You have to move it. It's a must move, and he's not going to. I don't like this.
Sawneyrath initiates the fight with Chaos.
No
141
ribbon on the fighter. He's really low on resources.
Ice 3, 40 damage. Rub misses, he at least gets a free round to get some evasion. Meanwhile, MeleeWizard's trying to close the gap.
A wipe here from Sonic could be what Melee needs. But we're gonna see how it goes. Now he's got a power up.
Stun misses. There's a fade for 155. He's down to fire 3s. And that thief isn't going to do anything with 1 damage.
No, the thief is pretty much a dead stick in this fight.
White shirt gets off. MeleeWizard's in search of his 4th orb. Fire 3 for chip damage for 40. Another power gauntlet. Sawneyrath playing well despite... Oh no, there's the zap! Ineffective! And it misses his party!
Ooh. Did he move the ribbon when we weren't looking?
No, he did not. The ribbon is not on the knight.
God. Do you realize what he just... Oh, man.
Vorpal. 118 and a critical hit from the Vorpal. He only got 1 shot in, but it critted. The Vorpal has saved Sawneyrath in this match. Can it win it for him? Heal 3.
Got a long ways to go.
Another fire 3. That Black Wizard is just chipping away. Chaos starts to attack. 61 damage, and the White Wizard. 3 hits from the Vorpal. Critical. 277. Sawneyrath trying to take control of this fight. He's out of fades. He's going to try to heal. There's the Vorpal again from Sawneyrath. Critical hits galore. 263. More heal 3. Sawneyrath is playing this fantastically, but what else does Chaos have? Chaos has nuke! Black Wizard's gone! Ninja doesn't matter, really. He's down to 7 HP. He's going to try to heal 3.
Heal 3.
He's got to attack with the Vorpal, and he's got to do it now, and the Vorpal has got to get this done. The Ninja is hurting. He's still alive. He's got 3 warriors standing. 82 after a critical. 140 from the Vorpal. Another round of action. Can Sawneyrath win this? The Ninja misses. Another nuke from Chaos! Sawneyrath perishes and the Temple of Fiends revisited! Oh, it's a double nuke!
Oh my.
Oh.
That might be what MeleeWizard needs.
Pull me under, I'm not afraid. Sawneyrath is going back in. Canuck, I'm leaving. I'm not going back in. No chance.
You have to level. He doesn't have the resources to get down there. He's out of spell charges by the time he gets there. I mean, I don't know if he can do it again, unless he's going to grind here.
He might do it in this area. Maybe Gas Dragons, maybe the Earth War, we'll see what he does. Meanwhile, MeleeWizard is back in this match. He's on the Kraken floor, trying to light his 4th orb.
This just got interesting, folks. Buckle up, strap yourselves in.
Wow. Great to be back on Speed Gaming Prime. This is our first appearance for the tournament, and we've got a great match.
And Sonny is grinding.
He thought about it, at least.
I think he's just going where there's more tiles to walk. But he's still, like... I don't know. He still doesn't really have any good damage. I don't think he can do this. Because we still don't know how beefy Chaos is. And he's got 2 nukes in a row? I mean, you gotta get there. You have to get there first.
Yeah.
If you don't get there first... And you're looking at your zap missed.
Oh, that
he doesn't
zap.
move the ribbon. Oh, now goes the Black Mage. Those Chimeras are hitting like they have the Mazmut. Meanwhile, we got MeleeWizard and Kraken now. Firing off nukes like they're going out of style. 370, 172.
Yeah. Kraken took out both players earlier. Kraken won. Took out both players. Took out MeleeWizard twice. MeleeWizard's back for his revenge, trying to light his 4th orb.
No, easy money.
Kraken's gone.
Now, what level do you think Sonny's gonna go to? What level do you have to go to, you think?
Well, Sawneyrath is leaving the Temple of Fiends Revisited. MeleeWizard's on his way there. Wow.
See, MeleeWizard's gonna do a little quick chess check. I like this play. Maybe hope for a free Mazmoon somewhere?
Mystic key chests, I like it. He's headed to Canaria Lock. There's 6 chests here. Sawneyrath has returned to Gaia?
Just a lot of money for Melee.
Level 8 magic, maybe?
I can't
It
see
is.
it.
He's looking for fast.
Did we see Fast yet?
No, it's got to be here. No, it's not.
Rack is.
It might be in Lefane. I don't think we've
Might
seen
be in
it.
Lefane. Lefane does have that one level 8 spell. But I'm pretty sure you're right, we have come across Fast. And 8-bit Cupcake
Thank you, 8-bit Cupcake.
for the sub.
The Speed Gaming. My name is Will Cleo says, I am the smooth talker tonight. Joined by the Hangry Canuck, the undefeated Hangry Canuck so far with his big match coming up tomorrow. Pleasure to bring this show to you right here on Speed Gaming. We got a barn burner. One of the best matches so far. It's back and
Ooh,
forth.
Fast at level 6.
Okay, we did see Fast.
We
Okay.
did see it then. But at this levels, I don't know if that Fast will make a difference. I think with the way it goes, you need like 25, 26.
If we look at breakpoints, at this point in time, both players have the Vorpal, the game changer.
I don't know what the breakpoint for the Vorpal is, to be honest.
32.
Is it 32?
It's pretty high.
Yeah. So I can't see either player going there. Now, here's a question for you, Will.
Mm-hmm.
As weird as it sounds, would you check the chests in here? Because there is a couple on the carry floor.
Ooh, that's a move that myself and the Enforcer Falconic have talked about. Not often.
Would you make that play? Would you maybe take the chance?
In this scenario, I would not. Because, especially if I was Sawneyrath with the information of what it takes to get through here and how resource draining it is, I just, I wouldn't do those. I would do the key lock.
I don't know why he's not fighting.
He's going for it. He's trying to win this match.
He's going for it again.
Yeah. Purple Worms. He's running from the Purple Worms. MeleeWizard re-enters the Temple of Fiends Revisited.
Here we go. The race is on, and here comes MeleeWizard.
Look at that. Dual Frost Dragon fights. MeleeWizard has closed the gap. He's 2 floors behind Sawneyrath. Vorpal. Big Vorpal strike from MeleeWizard into a Frost Dragon.
I agree with Itch. Quad Agamas are nice to take while you check. But they're seriously low on resources.
The heal pots, he went through a lot of them. I think that's okay.
You have to kind of keep your resources to yourself.
Yeah. The ninja can't do anything. You know, that's my opinion.
Right about now, I think I'd have the thief going down for the dirt nap and put the rest of the experience on your other 3 characters.
At this point, fans, we know and Sawneyrath knows we've got a double nuke Chaos, but it's deeper in his list. He's got Stun, Zap, as well. Those are all before it. You're going to have to take out Chaos before he gets to that second nuke, or that second nuke is taking you out.
Oh, you have to. You can't survive 2 nukes at this level. There's just no way.
A couple of Lightning 2s as well as being pointed out by RD Platypus. Thank you.
And if he doesn't move the ribbon this time, Sawny, and that zap hits, hello, goodbye. Looks like MeleeWizard might be doing some grinding here on the way down.
Welcome, Haita, to the live chat right here, live on Twitch. Pleasure to have you.
I like the way MeleeWizard's doing this, though. He's not using any of his charges. He's using his items that cast spells. So he's not wasting any resources, and he is gaining valuable levels coming down.
Yeah, he's right around level 18, 19. MeleeWizard.
He's still low. Still low.
Yeah, he's even lower, actually.
Like, I mean, 1 nuke's gonna wipe out his black mages. Even on low rolls, it's gonna get his black mages.
Sawneyrath has lost his knight. He's gonna pick him back up and use a lot of resources to get him back. MeleeWizard trying to close in against Sawneyrath. This is a paired up match. MeleeWizard is the only one who lost to the tournament favorite in the first round. Sawneyrath is 1-0.
With cremate. You think that would melt the Frost Wolves? Really? I mean, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is the Hangry Canuck. He is 100% pure Canadian. and he's ours.
Oh, here we go.
three-
Sonny's back
got-
at carry 2.
Yeah, Sawneyrath has 3 hits of fast as
Whoa.
Carrie takes out the ninja.
I think I'd leave the ninja on the ground, to be honest.
We thought maybe there'd be some problems in the water floor with the brack and the lobsters, but we didn't see them. But what we are seeing right now is a carry 2 fight on the right side of your screen, and we're about to see a Lich 2 fight on the left side of your screen. MeleeWizard has closed the gap. He is 1 floor behind.
I mean, another wipe here for Sawney, and it could all be but over.
Carrie takes out the Black Wizard of Sawneyrath. Vorpal. Critical hits in 228, followed up by a fade, is good.
He's got life charges on his fighter, though, and his white mage, so... But that's going to be serious heal potion wasting, too.
Yeah, is he out of heal 3s? He used a bunch of them just now instead of pots.
I think
We'll
he is.
keep an eye
He's
on that.
using all his heals first before he goes with the pots. I like that
Yeah.
play, but I don't like that play.
I'd rather have the heal 3s for later. You already know it. Nuke is coming.
No, exactly. You know you got to keep
Yeah.
your fighter like full HP, even if you got to toss heal potions on him. You don't have a choice. Your fighter might survive 2 nukes if 1 rolls low.
Lich threw Bane at MeleeWizard. It completely missed his party. Sawneyrath closing in on Kraken 2. He's down to 32 heal pots.
Oh, He's not moving the ribbon again. I don't know about this. He's gonna use a fast. Did he use that fast on a thief?
I think he clicked it. It was just a thing.
Oh.
Kraken opens up with Ink. It's a free round for Sawneyrath. He crits with the ninja. That's good.
Alright, Vorpal. Let's see what you can do with a fast and some power bonks.
The Vorpal did it for Sawneyrath, got him all the way to Chaos, but couldn't finish out the ultimate Fiend.
Meanwhile, MeleeWizard is nuking down Carrie. Carrie throws a rub. No effect.
Stay with us, fans.
Ooh.
Kraken 2 has been dispatched.
I'm wondering if that fast is gonna make all the difference.
Keeps using all his heal spells. He's in the 20s for heal pots.
Meanwhile, MeleeWizard downs Carrie and is on to Waterfall. Just 1 floor behind. 1 mistake from either runner.
If you are new to this game, welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer. This is what we do, and this is how we do it. Tiamat 2 now for Sawneyrath. MeleeWizard 1 floor behind. Hugging the wall, moving in towards Kraken 2. This is his maiden voyage in the Temple of Fiends Revisited.
Wow, did
It's
that fighter
Sawneyrath's
just do
second.
1 damage? That fighter did 1 damage with the Vorpal on Tiamat.
No critical hit from the Vorpal in this game can be difficult if you're going with the game changer. There's a nuke, and he used an ice armor on a misclick. Sawneyrath loses the ninja, and he misclicked to the ice armor.
That could cost him.
Vorpal, criticals, but not much. It was only 1 critical hit for 131. MeleeWizard is to Kraken 2.
Wow, here we go, folks. Fights
He's
on both sides of your screen.
He's trying to use Ice 3, and he gets through with the Vorpal. Does it again for Sawneyrath. He's through Tiamat 2.
Kraken firing out the ice too.
He's going to heal before trying to get to the... Yeah, this is the right play, I guess.
I
He's
like
down
that.
to 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 heal potions, 9.
He knows he's
gets
going
a
to get an
fight.
encounter here.
And he gets a fight with Purple Worms. He's got to get away. He's got to get away now. The worms are starting to dig into Sawneyrath, but he gets away.
Kraken, meanwhile, trying to stop. Doesn't have any effect. MeleeWizard nuking him down. Here we go, Sawney again. Not going to move that ribbon. I don't like this. If that zap hits, it's all but done.
Sawneyrath initiates his second round with Chaos, 1 hour, 55 minutes and change. MeleeWizard is through Kraken 2. He's still a floor behind. MeleeWizard is through.
He's not going
It's a-
defensive.
He's going to attack. Gets the fast off and fires it. He's going to try to kill Chaos before Chaos can get to that second nuke. Fade for 160. The rub misses.
The fighter. Ooh.
Fast has gotten off. He's going full offense. There's the nuke. Gets resisted at 102. Back-to-back nukes, 122. Chaos. Oh, Sawneyrath is starting to gain ground here, Canuck.
I like this.
200
That fast
from the
might have been
Vorpal.
what he needed. But he adjusted. He knows Chaos is coming big. So he's going big. He's not wasting time putting up defenses.
195.
It's a good adjustment.
The ninja does nothing.
Meanwhile, MeleeWizard is fighting Tiamat. Tiamat takes out the Black Mage with a couple of shots.
3 hits from the ninja, 3 damage, followed by the Vorpal. It only got 1 hit in for 61. There's the Ice 3. Chaos starting to fight back. He goes after the White Wizard.
I think Nuke is next. White
got
Mage
Lightning
is out of
2.
stuff to do, too.
I think it's Lightning 2 and Zap. We believe is next in his spell list.
He's
But he
attacking,
continues to
though.
attacking. 2 hits and 88 damage from the Vorpal. More evasion. Sawneyrath gets another round. We're nearing 1 hour 57 minutes.
MeleeWizard gets through Tiamat, too.
MeleeWizard's closing in on Chaos. 221! Sawneyrath takes it!
Get your GGs out in chat, folks.
1 hour, 56 minutes, 59 seconds. GG's and congratulations to Sawneyrath.
MeleeWizard is going to finish this out, I believe. He only has Chaos left. What a race.
Sawneyrath is walking down the hall. The Angry Canuck is meeting him in the hallway. He's giving him his congratulations right now. We're going to pull him in here. We're going to have a chit-chat. Right now, we're going to stick to Sawneyrath, our winner's opponent, MeleeWizard, as he is walking up to Chaos to initiate the fight. Just 1 minute after Sawneyrath was able to take out Chaos after his adjustments, MeleeWizard does not know this is a double nuke Chaos at all. He's got the same weapons and the same really everything.
He's gonna move his fighter.
Yep. We'll see if he has a ribbon on his knight.
I think he does. I think he has, yeah.
Chaos fight initiated, 1 hour 58 minutes. Canuck, you want it?
You got her, buddy.
MeleeWizard trying to finish this out after this great match. It's been a tough schedule for MeleeWizard. We are here live on Speed Gaming 1. MeleeWizard wants this. He gets a fast off and a power gauntlet along with a white shirt. We know those nukes are buried behind stun, zap, a couple of lightning 2s, and Chaos likes to punch as well.
You're the excitement. I'm just a color commentary.
314 from nuke. He's got the nuke charges that his opponent did not. The stun hits, but that was hit the sacrifice, and
That's
378 from a nuke. Near strong near maximum nuke roll. Zap! Zap comes up from Chaos and he takes out a Black Wizard. Got it!
Takes out the fighter!
Zap took a, oh no! He's gonna attack everything he's got now. Fade for 102. Fire everything you've got, MeleeWizard. He's got 3 nukes and fades. There's a fade. 119. Followed by a nuke. 141. Chaos misses. MeleeWizard, you can feel his heart beating. You can feel it. You can feel his knees shaking. There's a fade for 88. Oh, what a nuke. Take this, Chaos. 165. There's a lightning 2. We know the nuke is coming.
We know
He's out
Zap
of the
is
2
next.
warriors.
We know Zap is next. And he's got nothing to do on the White Mage now.
He's down to the black. He's got 1 nuke
One
left.
nuke.
He's gonna nuke MeleeWizard 330 and he gets it! MeleeWizard! Congratulations!
Wow. What a race. Get your GGs out, folks. This was one heck of a match.
1 hour, 59 minutes, 45 seconds, and I'm out of breath. We'd like to welcome our winner tonight to the broadcast booth.
GGs,
Sawneyrath.
Swanee.
It's Will. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Thank you. Thank you for the GGs.
GG's and congratulations. Did you think about putting the ribbon on the knight towards the end of the game?
Yes, I did, and I decided not to go ahead and do that for feeling behind yet again.
You're telling me about feeling behind?
And there we have MeleeWizard. GG to you too, sir.
It felt like half of the stuff that I tried should not have worked. but most of them did for some strange reason. Go into ordeals at level 5. Sure, why not? Go into ice at level 9. Sure, why not?
Go into Marsh at level 3. Sure, why not?
I thought those were all good plays, checking the incentivized areas early. Mm-hmm. So, Sonny, I guess we'll start with you. What did you think of this one?
Double nuke chaos is all I have to say.
Say what?
Chaos had 2 nukes back to back.
All I saw was Zap, and that was good enough for me.
Yeah, you got him beforehand. Took Sonny a little bit longer.
Makes me glad I searched around for that second ribbon, because that's the only reason why I won that.
Yeah, I had 2 ribbons, but I let Chaos go far enough into a spell list to see double nuke, and when that happened, I just went, oh, there goes all the time that I would have had.
GG's and congratulations to both of you. MeleeWizard, Sawneyrath. When I saw this matchup, I looked at it, and I'm like, this is something that I want to see, because I have both of you two as very evenly matched. We saw it this evening right here on Speed Gaming. Kraken 1 took out both of you. Sawneyrath, tell us about the Kraken 1 fight and how you felt after.
After I wiped with Kraken 1, I was pretty disheartened because I knew I'd lost quite a few levels as well. But I picked myself up, went back in, and said, no, Kraken, you're going down this time.
MeleeWizard, same question.
I was not upset about Kraken 1. I was expecting that from Kraken 1. That was my second wipe in Shrine. I wiped once to the freaking lobsters.
Yeah, we had missed that. We were actually talking about that. It's like, all of a sudden you were back to the main screen. It's like, what happened there?
Brack happened about the spamming Brack. And yeah, I only had 1 soft potion.
Brack lobsters were evil.
Yes, I think we all can agree on that.
A little bit of statistics. Sawneyrath, you were the first player in the air at the 50-minute mark. And MeleeWizard right behind, 54-minute mark. You had a little bit of route divergence, but essentially it was the same thing. You diverged and then converged, as we sort of expected in this match, or at least certainly I did. It was certainly a pleasure to have both of you here. Our winner tonight, Sawneyrath, you're moving to 2-0. Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't expect it, to be completely honest.
You see the double nuke chaos. You immediately adjust. Was it, I gotta kill him before he gets to that first and definitely that second nuke? Was that the strategy when you went and got fast?
Yes, that's exactly what was going through my head when I saw double nuke. When I started to make my adjustments, I went, okay, I remember seeing fast, I don't remember where I saw it. And I remembered after I went back to Gaia that there was a spell sitting in the back of my head at a shop, and I remembered where the shop was. I remembered it was in Crescent Lake, which was Provoca. So I went there, and of course, that's where Fast was sitting.
Some more information. Sawneyrath, you knocked out your 4th Fiend, went directly to the Temple of Fiends, or visited at the 90-minute mark exactly. MeleeWizard, you entered at 1 hour 47 minutes. You were... Okay, thank you, Marty. You were 1 floor behind. Pretty much most of the way, you were able to finish it out as well. We'd like to remind you that coming up right here on Speed Gaming Prime, they are ready. They are starting to stretch, and they are getting ready to get into starting blocks. Zelda 1 Randomizer, all boards, no swords. It's the Elite 8. Captain Green 7 is going to take on Random Effect in a matter of minutes, coming up right here on Speed Gaming Prime. We'd like to thank you for hosting us tonight. We're going to go ahead and move on to final thoughts so that we can get on and get that great match going. MeleeWizard, tough match in the first round. A heavy favorite to win, potentially, is Crab Cakes. And then a nail-biter against Sawneyrath. Thoughts moving forward in the tournament?
I'm pretty much exactly where I thought I'd be, 0-2. But I was also not expecting this match to be quite this close. Because I had things minimized until, I think, Carry. When I saw that Sawneyrath hadn't done it, I was like, oh crap, I'm in this.
Sawneyrath.
Completely unexpected 2-0. I was really expecting to be 1-1 at this point, but pretty happy to go forward being 2-0. Double Nuke Chaos was very evil. There was a little bit more evil in this seed with the Thunder Ghosts, if I remember correctly, in C, as well as the Brat Lobsters.
Oh yeah.
But otherwise, this was a lot of fun. A great nail biter, and I would definitely do it again if we had the chance, Melee.
We certainly.
I really should get in races outside of this tournament stuff more often.
We certainly thank both of you for not only the great show, but for loving the game that we all love as well, Final Fantasy Randomizer. Hangry Canuck, we finally got together. Great to work with you again, my friend.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, I had a great time. I always have a good time when I commentate on this. But you, it was especially fun, and I'd like to thank Speed Gaming and our runners, and I think this was one heck of a match.
Coming up tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Speed Gaming family of networks.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Enforcer versus Mastermind. Falconic FF takes on my favorite to win the tournament and a heavy favorite to make it very deep, Crab Cakes. Coming up Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The revenge match. Undefeated Wilcleosis takes on undefeated Tristal MTG as he begins his quest to regain his title of tournament champion. 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the Speed Gaming family of networks. Right now, coming up, it is Random Effect and Captain Green 7, Zelda 1, All Boards, No Swords Tournament. For the Hangry Canuck, Marty, our players MeleeWizard, Sawneyrath, Zardia, our tracker Tyrannex. My name is Wilcleosis. Thank you for joining us. We're only in week 2 of the 2019 Spring Tournament. Come join us, join the Discord, watch us on YouTube. Whatever you do, enjoy the game, love it, and have fun. We'll see you in the next match for round 2.